guest tonight is Lieutenant Sarah. Welcome to the show.
Hello, Ziggy. We return to this week's biggest story, the murder of Arasaka Corporation CEO, Saburo Arasaka, the longtime head.
There we go, it's fixed. Yeah, my connection wasn't working like 10 minutes ago. I was struggling to connect to the live. I'm gonna share my live right now. I gotta promote my YouTube right now. I'm glad we're gonna have a good afternoon today, man. Fuck. Gotta stay focused, clear mind, and just push forward, man. No looking back.
AO fixed. Went from 70 to 80 within a week. The growth is real.
I know, right? Ayo, it fixed. It just repeats itself, fuck's sakes. Glad you're here today, Henry. Wait, what's the word again? Uck. I forgot what it was already. It's like... Fuck. Yeah, it was like something about doing something my strongest and getting it done. It's on the last live. I'm glad it's on there, though.
AO fixed. Went from 70 to 80 within a week. The grade is real.
Fucking YouTube. Aksuludunga. Oh. Akswaludunga. Akswaludunga. Akswalundunga. I like how peaceful it is, man. Like, there's a fucking big difference between, like, just vibing and chilling in my apartment in Night City, and then just, like, going outside into the city and doing my work to make money. It's crazy. Alright, we should be good now. Everything seems promoted. Chromanticore. Purple. Fucking stupid. Fucking stupid.
good? It's your boy Young Tensei, and I'm starting a new series called Artists on the Rise. Basically, y'all go ahead and nominate a couple artists in the comments that y'all think deserve more recognition in the scene. And I'm gonna go through the comments.
I absolutely was amazed at his artistry. It was incredible. He just loves to have fun. He has hands dirty and getting.
Time to light up, boys. Time to relax a bit, you know? Time to kick back and soothe the soul. You already know, y'all mean. Man, cold water around your whole mouth feels different than just from drinking that bitch. Glad this motherfucker's been lasting quite a while. And this burns so well. And I feel composed, I feel normal, I feel good. Type shit. Damn, bro. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. This shit good. Damn, that was fire. I'm not gonna lie. That was a fire ass session. I wanna vibe to my music. I'm gonna read some shit, but I wanna vibe to my music. Okay.
I got plenty. Take away, God, I been heavy. None of these niggas could ever flip. I'm tryna bust the wheel and break. I'm tryna bust the wheel and break. Break. Been a couple K's on cold Royce jacket. I don't want the one she wearing. It looks great. If it's just you need, I'll pull a pen. I'll break. They hope be the one selling them up. They running to get behind a nigga push up like I'm at shop. They do all the drilling. I can't complain. I'm at activity. Top of they think I'm the villain. Hey, what's your name? Drop, show you all. And I ain't by what you're telling. Gonna get it how I live. No, I ain't shooting. Rocks out, lights out, I don't look. Repent to the Lord for all my sins. Did my job, but I don't want peace. Watch my sins, no, I got plenty. Take away, God, I been heavy. None of these niggas could ever clip. I'm tryna bust the wheel and break. I'm tryna bust the wheel and break. Break. Break.
Chris Rock in my arms. Tattoos on my neck and on my arms. I can tell by the way she look. She wants some. She asked me what's my name and she asked me where I'm from. Yeah. It's like Christ. I'm from Atlanta. I like to put balls in my banner. Ain't got no time for no bitch, but I put on a hard like that. Tell my nigga. Ain't got no time for no bitch. I give her all the time in the world, and she worth me. So many niggas on my way, yeah, they something. Eating it too, baby, can you realize it? It's just how I talk, baby, ain't flirt. If I do nothing, I'ma get no rest for the turn. She reaching for my dick, I had to close the curtain. All that skinny shit, she not that way in the earth. Stop all that hating shit, little nigga, wait your turn. Relax, cause when you talk, turn up, you know going there. I think it's my turn to hit your hoe from the neck. She said she love me, I told her that chain on it. It's double again, it's double again. Yeah, we not a freak. I miss my ring, I miss my chain, yeah, BDX. Ain't play my DJ, got it, but I know we the best. I just can't put my feelings on the list. And I just want to get and I can't feel it in my chest. I can't feel it, you can hear all the way. Hey yo, okay. Check this phone. Nigga, check this phone. Say call my phone. Say call my phone. Say call my phone. Nigga, check this phone. Look at me, drop down on your knees. Show me up right now. On my grind, I'm up that now. I know that sound. Click at it, you shit.
Excuse me, man.
Backwards, bitch, watch it.
dedicated Inuk, motivated Inuk. Money, I'm a save money, ball made, move ball, had to move, ball made money, I'm a song, motivated Inuk, dedicated Inuk. I just let the heat cook, got respect on me, so I don't get. Motivated, they call my phone, had to move ball made. It's probably in my arms. Tattoos on my neck and on my arms. I can tell by the way she look. She wants some. She asked me what's my name and then she asked me where I'm from. Yeah. It's looking crazy. I'm from Atlanta. I like to pop balls in my gunner. Ain't got no time for the bitch. I'm going all over. I can't tell my nigga. Ain't got no time for the bitch. Man, I just want to run up. You don't look like I'm a castle. You need a custom. They need another on the sheet. Yeah, I need me a couple. That was a dirty. Dirty that helpful. I like it outside. You feel like they can't. I like it outside. You feel like you don't come outside. They know my life. You get so good. I'm in the back. I know that these niggas ain't shit. They shit like just. I'm sorry. You can't handle. Shawty got me in my neck like a hammer. One nigga reaching my ears on him. I don't fuck with him. I don't fuck with him. She want me to be her quarterback. She's my son. You might even worry about it until I put my dick in. I treat you hoe just like a run. You treat you hoe to death. Upside down, cause I'm a son. I'm not perfect. I give her all the time in the world, and she worth it. So many niggas walk my way, yeah, they suck it. And then they so, baby, can they realize it? It's just how I talk, baby, I ain't flirt. If I do nothing, I wanna get no rest for the circle. She reaching for my dick, I have it for her. All that sneaky shit, she not everybody in the herd. Stop all that hating, she good nigga, wait your turn. Relax, cause when it's your turn, you gon' go in it. I think it's my turn to hit your home from the dick. She said she love me, I told her this, I ain't on it. It's not what I mean, it's not what I need, yeah, we not a friend. That bitch in my ring, that bitch in my chain, yeah, it's like my DJ, got it, but we the best. I told her I can't put my talents on the hit list. And I just got the hits and I can't feel it in my chest. I can't feel it kicking in, not no mess. She can't feel it in her skin, she get checked. I have it in the ball, check. I have it in the ball, I say, my dogs, I say, see, you show up. You try to know, I didn't know. I go around every fucking boss. I make no work, cops. I said, drink every time I talk. It's probably in my lungs. Tattoos on my neck and on my arms. I can tell by the way she look. She wants some. She asked me what's my name and then she asked me where I'm from. Yeah. It's only crazy. I'm from Atlanta. I like to pop balls in my gunner. Ain't got no time for the bitch, but I fall on her. Holding like that to that money out. Ain't got no time for the bitch, but I just want to turn up. You don't look like I'm a castle. These niggas constipated and I don't on the sheet. Yeah, I need me a couple. That was a dirty. Dirty that helpful. I like it outside. You feel like they can't. I like it outside your crib. If you don't come outside, they know my life. Bitch, I'm like a kid. I'm in New York and I know that these niggas ain't shit. They shit like Julius Rap. If you want to swallow up, you can't help me. I'm trying to kick out my dick like a hammer.
Bro is still reading.
Yeah, man. And I just also had like a nice ass joint. I have to keep reading, man. I like learning, man. I have a lot of time today, so. But I'm gonna get started soon, I swear. Like, I'm gonna just, like, only do this and then I'll save, like, the net shit for later. Alright. Give me a second. Alright. Let's do some reading. Kendachi, New Spring Catalog. Kinshuri, Adachi Ornaments. Our mission. At Kendachi, we are creators. We care about our customers' satisfaction and their budget. By choosing our products, you can be confident no euro dollar invested goes to waste. Kendachi, the choice is obvious. Our products. Kendachi M55 Power Sword. For our blade buffs, our iconic power sword is back and better than ever. Dash your foes into tiny pieces without breaking a sweat using our latest micro-serrated crystal blade technology. With highest quality materials crafted into a lethal yet elegant design, the power sword will look as good on your mantle as it does in your hand. Kendachi Mono 2 Classic. You can improve upon perfection. This time honored twin blade has been in continuous production since 2019. Lit by a custom color, handle embedded laser, the Mono 2 has never gone out of style. Block every blow and slice through any defense. We wouldn't keep making them if people weren't buying them. Order yours today. Kendachi Mono Wire, a weapon as discreet as it is deadly. Made for those who desire power but have no urge to flaunt it. The molecule thin blade is manufactured by our team of expert engineers in our state-of-the-art orbital facility. The monowire can bear loads up to 3,000 pounds, and slices through armor weaves like butter-flavored scotch bread. Rumored is, many officials at the Zurich convention wanted this weapon banned and off the market. Now if that's not high praise, we don't know what is. Yeah, that's why I like fucking monowire, man. Kendachi monowire. Sounds crazy. Notes. Brain dances concepts. Beauty of a woman giving birth. Pro. Nobody's done it yet. Con. Have to hook up a prenatal wraith, which is more expensive. Beauty of the most common dreams. Complication. Pro. It's doable. Con. I'll have to consistently scroll the dreams of a dozen people over at least 1 year to catch the repeating themes. Flying, swimming, falling, going to work, school naked. 2 BDs scrolled by 2 actors. Natural track set up so that it looks like 1 BD. Pro, it'd be Nova. Con, take it for it doesn't exist. Horoscopes, Storyteller Group. This is from Misty's Esoterica. Clients from Group Storyteller. Client 1, MB Scorpio. You did it again. You rolled up your sleeves and cleaned up the Augean stables. Everyone admires you, but you know that your only reward will be your next task that you're given. There are not many like you in Night City, but without you, the city would have long turned into shadows and dust. Avoid flirty AIs that try to impress you with their knowledge of ancient Greek. Your lucky place, the net. Client 2, DK, Capricorn. You're a born corpo. You plot, you plan, you calculate, and weave webs so you tangle, sometimes lose yourself in them. If only you were the one calling the shots, you would already have the city at your feet. Unfortunately, you're caught up in a maze of responsibilities. But whatever you're plotting, make sure you see it through to the end. Avoid last-minute changes to plans. Your lucky place, Arasaka Tower. Client 3, DB, Gemini. You know the city like the back of your hand. At night you head out to just listen to the pulse of the streets, the juicy chatter, muffled screams and drunken shouts, just to soak up the atmosphere. You've been everywhere. You tried everything. You're a free spirit, and in Night City that makes you a unicorn. Avoid overworking. Your lucky place, newsroom. Client 4, JS Taurus. You've done your time waiting in the shadows of others, but your patience finally paid off. The applause and flash photography are all yours. The world of media has opened its doors to you. Television, radio, braindance, net, and this is just the beginning. Avoid the waves crashing at your feet. Your lucky place, TV studio. Client 5, MZ Aries. When everyone was down and out, you came storming back in style. The city loves people like you. It's how legends are born. Your triumph is bittersweet. You returned, but you wound up on the street among the joy toys, con artists, and panhandlers. You know you got biz here to take care of, but it can get tough when it feels like there's no end to it in sight. Avoid sketchy ripper docs. Your lucky place, Jig Jig Street. Client 6, TM Leo. The city likes to devour players like you, but you know they're kind too well to get caught off guard. You're on the ground. You know that in Night City, biz only gets done when you put your blood, sweat, and tears into it. Not just flimsy dreams. You eat dreamers for breakfast. Avoid genetically modified nuts. Your lucky place, Haywood. Client RWO, Aries. You've been in demand. You barely finish one task before someone's lined up to give you another. It often seems you're on your own, But always remember you always have a team you can count on. Avoid emotional policemen with difficult pasts. Your lucky place, a bar inspired by Babylonian culture. Client 8, PC, Capricorn. Although you've been riding with the Nomads for years, you're a corpo at heart. You knew that the moment you stepped into Konpeki Plaza you felt at home there. You've had enough of the camp life, constantly repairing generators, the sand gritting between your teeth. You had given up ages ago if you weren't so damn good at it. Avoid Raf and Shiv. Your lucky place, Konpeki Plaza. Note, highly susceptible to the Barnum effect. Client 9, KK, Virgo. You've been in the city for only a short time, but you already know the what and the how. You already accomplished the toughest part. You have a good team at your back. You've just been landing small jobs for now, but you know you're hungry for something bigger. Avoid getting attached to friendly talking machines. Your lucky place, the music scene. Wow. The stories of these people are amazing. Cyberpunk 2020 Rulebook. It doesn't matter how well you do something, as long as you look good doing it. If you're good... Oh, fuck. It doesn't matter how well you do something, as long as you look good doing it. If you're going to blow it, make sure you look like you planned it that way. Normally, clothes and looks doesn't matter in an adventure. In this world, having a leather armor jacket and mirror shades is a serious consideration. Think dangerous, be dangerous. Think weak, be weak. Never walk into a room when you can stride in. Never drive slow when you can drive fast. Throw yourself up against danger and take it head on. Never play it too safe. Stay committed to the edge. Whoa. I like that. Interrogation transcript. Oh, this was the job that I did with Rochi-Wan. MMA tournament. Yeah, this was the Macedonia Braindance available titles. Body Horror 12. The first and last time. Arachnophobia Unleashed. My big fat chrome body. Welcome to Hell 2. Rotted Alive. Golden Shot 4. These sound pretty cool. DIY. How to build a bomb in your kitchen. There are many people filled with discontent but who lack the passion and clear direction to act on it. They believe to make an impact on this world, they must train and educate themselves for years, must acquire special and marketable skills. Are they right to give up and lose the will to fight for what is just and what is theirs? No. There's a simple and effective method for carving your name and message into the history books. Loud enough for all to hear. Build a bomb. Sound difficult? Wrong. All the necessary ingredients to build a device capable of killing dozens can be found right inside your kitchen. As you read the following how-to, here is what's most important to remember. 1. It will be cheap but effective. 2. All components are widely sold and buying them won't arouse suspicion. 3. If necessary, disposing of components is easy. Jesus. They didn't even teach me how to build a bomb, but they prepared me. They're like, okay, we're going to teach you how to do this. Literature. This is probably one of my favorite areas in the reading area of my journal. Chrome Night Love. Oh, fucking bitch. Literature. Chrome Night Love. Okay. Chrome Night Love. Crowman's mask glinted in the light of the setting sun, like a beacon in the dark of this rotten city. Lucille's heartbeat began to quicken. Or Lucille's. Lucille's? Lucille. Yeah, I think it's Lucille. Lucille's heartbeat began to quicken. Her legs trembled beneath her. Hot blood pumped through her veins in a way she didn't know how it could. He looked at her, his strong masculine figure towering over the bloodied corporate corpse, which just a moment ago had violently tried to defile Lucille's virtue. What's the matter with me? Her mind raced. Why him? Why me? Hundreds of questions burned inside her brain, but when she finally parted with her lips to speak, only one question emerged. Who are you really? Crowman took Lucille. Crowman took Lucille into his cold metal hands. She flinched at the touch. You know I can't tell you that. They'll find you. They'll rip my secret out of you any way they can, and then kill you. I don't care about any of that. I love you. I love you. She couldn't feel his face, his real one, concealed under the vial of chrome, but she could have sworn she could hear a note of emotion in his deep voice. You love a dream. You don't know who hides under this mask. I don't care what you look like. What if I'm disfigured? I'll pay for the operation. And if I'm an android, it doesn't matter. And if, then suddenly, in one swift motion, Crowman removed the mask to reveal the face of Demeter de la Vallée. If I'm a woman, Lucille stood there, dumbstruck. A tempest of emotion swirled in a frenzy throughout her being. But after a moment passed, the storm claimed she smiled warmly, taking her savior's face into her hands. The proverbial clouds of her tumultuous mind began to part. Lucille was beginning to see clearly at last. How many times does a woman need to say she loves you? Lucille smirked and whispered softly, before you believe her? Wow. The storm calmed, and she smiled warmly. What a love story. A man that was a woman. They just found love. It was a... The Allayed. For my mother, the goddess, silver-footed Thetis, telleth me the twofold fates are hearing me toward the doom of death. If I abide here in war about the city of the Trojans, then lost is my home return, my renown shall be imperishable. But if I return home to my dear native land, lost then is my glorious renown, yet shall my life long endure, neither shall the doom of death come soon upon me. And I would counsel you others also to sail back to your homes, seeing there is no more hope than ye shall win the goal of steep Elois. Homer, what? God damn, bro, this is like so poetic. What the fuck? What you slot is what you got. The girl brushed a violet lock of hair from her forehead and winked at the man with the silver tattoo standing at the opposite side of the room, sending him the studied smile of a charming ditz. At this moment, Lucy Murray was the fluff-brained daughter of Cosmotech CEO, known for her love of hot pink cars and an IQ that matched her shoe size. She couldn't afford to slip out of character, not if she wanted to finish the job. "Hey," she called out in a thin, pouty voice with a note of a vocal fry. "So glad you came by. Ever since Daddy bought me this cafe for my B-day, almost no one comes here anymore." She had him. Hook, line, and sinker. He turned to look at her, some exaggerated yet flirtatious pity in his expression, then started over toward the counter. Lucy executed a quick scan to identify the organ parts of his body and prepared the hypodermic needle containing the sleeping agent. She took 3 steps in the tattooed man's direction and, as she'd done dozens of times before, pretended to stumble. Of course, he caught her as she fell into his chest, then in a blur, Lucy injected the needle into an exposed patch of organic tissue. No gasps of surprise, no shouts, not a single peep as he slumped to the floor. Lucy smiled again, this time in triumph. "I have him, Peter," she hollered toward the back room, dropping her sugary Valley Girl tone. "Is the deck ready?" Without waiting for an answer, she grabbed a pair of Cosmo Glass and launched the neural data retrieval program. Lucy Murray was gone. The violet-haired woman now spoke as the elusive netrunner known as Bubblegum, the best-paid data thief in Night City. Yet in a moment, she would become someone new altogether. She would become the man with the silver tattoo. Bubblegum loved her job. Breaking into people's memories was like riding an extreme brain-dance emo high. She felt as her foreign limbs became her own. She absorbed their thoughts, views, and mannerisms. It was no different this time. The tattooed man's mind began to take root, pushing out the last remnants of Lucy Murray. His name was Mark Collins, and he was walking along a derelict metro tunnel. A stale mustiness hung in the air. Mark Collins hates the smell. Guessing she'll pop in somewhere around here, he thought. "Listen, damned if I know how your neural system works, I'll just say this out loud," he muttered as if to himself. I know you're crawling into my mind about now. The job comes from us. This was the only safe way to contact you. In a minute, we'll be right below Cosmotech. I'll show you what your father's keeping locked up in basement level 5, so watch close because only you can help us." What the fuck? Hundred beats a second.
lunch next for dessert. Finna count this money first. I know she want a purse. You wanna fly. You know you can try. Come back, I think it's a vibe. Nobody can win, it's a tie. I feel like the champion. I'm just like Jeter, the champion. We're not the Yankees, but we're on the block. I know I'm a champion. Nobody can take that. I'm just like an alien sci-fi. We look like some villains in Prada. I'm chilling with all of my shotters. Nobody can take that. Not a car, got a kitchen. You can race and go out the way. You can break, but don't gotta break. They don't like when we in that state. In Malibu, eating that steak. Don't wanna look me in my face. Could tell anyway. Red bottles been sipping on blood. Even when I've been sipping on everything that I'm touching everyone in the club say when y'all had a gun in the club, they dress in the same damn stuff. I told you I wanna go budge. Me and my team on the same damn drug money. I wanna laugh, but this shit not funny. You going out like a crash dummy. Over when you fucking passed on me. I see what you did, but look what I do. I'm in the bank in my gym shoes. After work, I go to sex at work. Fucking having money sex. Added for the lunch, next for dessert. Finna count this money first. I know she want a purse. You wanna fly. You know you could try. Come back, I think it's a vibe. Nobody can win, it's a tie. I feel like the champion. I'm just like Jeter, a champion. We're like the Yankees, but we're on the block. I know I'm a champion. Nobody can take that. I'm just like an alien sci-fi. We look like some villains in Prada. I'm chilling with all of my shotters. Probably just thinking my shit. Many young niggas say, you got a backwards bitch in my tip. You got a backwards bitch in my hip. Never asked for a life like this. Why the fuck up? Chill. Why the fuck I get blessed with a gift? Why the fuck I get blessed with a gift? Why the fuck I get blessed with a gift? You know what I'm saying? Thinking I be me. Trapping in it. Thinking I be me. You already me. I got money, I got a bed. Let me try, race on his head. Get up, we got well, tell her to ride, feel like the bell. I'm running on high, they go well, yeah. Put it with double. Take all my phone, I think I said the phone. Had to move on, make money, I'm a song, yeah. They wanna come around. that bitch. No, the man is put his gun out. Where you at?
Why did I keep checking my feet? Lost no any rest in peace. I don't like to look away. I don't like your teeth and face. You're fucking down to the hole. Get some pussy, I told you go. I don't wait, you think you slow. I don't wait for another go. Another go, whoa. You're fucking slow. Too fucking slow. Too fucking broke. No fucking job. Got no respect. No fucking job. Got no attention. Go touch some grass. You need some match. Go touch some grass. Yeah. Get out of the game. Get out of my face. I'm running this place. No TikTok brain. Why did I keep checking my feet? Lost no one of you rest in peace. I don't like to look for ways. I don't like your teeth and face. You're fucking down to the hole. Get some pussy, I told you go. I don't wait, you think you slow. I don't wait for another go. See, I inside my body. I inside my pocket. Got the 96 on me. Got it, I keep it on me. Hey, most of these every night. Most of these every kind. Shut up all the time. They be like, see on me. I gotta go up, I gotta show up. They gotta know who it's me. What's on my ass, yeah. Counting the cash, yeah. Rubbing the stack, yeah. Rubbing the back, yeah. Always for the fam, always for the crew. But did I keep checking my beat? Lost no one of you rest in peace. I don't like to look for ways. I don't like your teeth and face. You're fucking down to the hole. Get some pussy, I told you go. I don't wait, you think you slow. I don't wait for another go. Too much riding on these facts, I'ma roll some loud. Don't know how to act, I'ma pump on all these clouds. Do my jersey over baggy ass hoodies, yeah. Pumping wood, catch you smoking on that goofy, yeah. Got a new gel on my feet, gotta put me on repeat. 100 on my receipt, 200 on my receipt. That's how I be. I'm pumping on read, yeah. That's how I be. I'm pumping on read, yeah. Passing around, yeah. Passing it back, yeah. Double the stack, double the pack, yeah. Too much riding on these facts, I'ma roll some loud. Don't know how to act, I'ma pump on all these clouds. Do my jersey over baggy ass hoodies, yeah. Pumping wood, catch you smoking on that goofy, yeah. I'ma get paper, yeah. I'm a top player, yeah. I'm a star player, yeah. I'ma get paper, yeah. Go. Stacking papers, yeah. Rolling the news, yeah. Fuck them haters, yeah. Fuck them fakers, yeah. Too much riding on these facts, I'ma roll some loud. Don't know how to act, I'ma pump on all these clouds. Do my jersey over baggy ass hoodies, yeah. Pumping wood, catch you smoking on that goofy, yeah. Can't trust that fake shit you talk up and touch. Can't love that fake shit you made up, can't fake us. In 5 years I bossed up, these 5 years you lost luck. I can't fix a fucking problem, more like I just fucking hit it. His gas got me so nauseous, there's more life and I drink it in. Quarterback calls on the mic, yeah, that's just me, that's right. Quarterback calls on the mic, yeah, that's just me, that's key. I ain't talking unless it's my job, I ain't fucking unless it's a vlog. I ain't playing, I do my show, I ain't playing, I know you know. Just scream my ear, yeah, scream my ear. I just spit my thought, I connect the dots, flying out to spots, even up the odds. I ain't gonna waste my time, pick up money like a pickup. I ain't gonna chase a job, pick up money, it's no pickup. Money is happiness, that's why I keep my family fed. Money is happiness, that's why I cut off toxic shit. Got my necklace on that bitch, yeah, the same, I flip the switch. Stay in your lane, you lost your grip. I had to touch the paper so I could feel irresponsible. I had to touch the paper, your ass wasn't even tolerable. These 6-second body shots got me fucked up in the head. Bad bitches, all bad bitches, I'ma touch on all these man riches. Fucking kush, last night, fucking kush, all night. Got them real Inuk waves, got them real Inuk shades. Travis Scott, got 'em on, you know me, I go hard. I got off to chase that bag, I got off to cop a bag. I got on that DN job, I done seen a lot. My community going nuts, Lil Thotty let me in the dust. My community going nuts, my money, my drugs, my luck. All of my brothers and money consistent,
I'm making a move, I know they gon' miss it. Got a new bag, so we run a new mag. Only 400 with a boat and guns in. Yeah. Only 400 with a boat and guns in. I take another 3.5 to feel alive. I take another 3.5 to feel my high. You cannot feel my high. You cannot feel my pain. You cannot feel my high. You cannot feel my pain. I'ma go get my bag. I'ma go buy that tag. I'ma pull my cash on my lap. I'ma go roll back on my racks. Yeah, top on my guy. Yeah, this cash not dry. Yeah, can't stop this guy. Yeah, we know the price. 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 I take another 3.5 to feel alive. I take another 3.5 to feel my high. You cannot feel my high. You cannot feel my pain. You cannot feel my high. You cannot feel my pain. Sipping Ungaba. We get to it, yeah. Sipping rum and coke. They can't talk like me. Outside, inside, outside, inside, outside, inside, outside, inside. Copy my cash by sound my catalog. They wanna be like me. I just be running my shit for my family and all of my cash and money. I take another 3.5 to feel alive. I take another 3.5 to feel my high. You cannot feel my high. You cannot feel my pain. You cannot feel my high. You cannot feel my pain. Yeah. Hey, 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 yeah. I gotta go base with my homies, sip that bubbly, ayy. I gotta go base, I smoke packs, and it's all okay, ayy. Real man shit, real man click, draw the wind, never miss. I gotta win, I gotta win, I gotta win, yeah. I gotta win, I gotta win, I gotta win, yeah. Multiply, multiply, gas got me so high. Plates, trays, bigger bowl, super bomb, smoke that bowl. I got homies in the cloud, yeah. Smoke that bowl, me and my guy in the lounge, yeah. Ripping that bong like baby, skipping that song like Fat Robbie. Living my toes in a bitch tank, sipping on juice, chilling on bang, chilling on bang, chilling on bang, chilling on bang, chilling on. I gotta get gold, yeah. I gotta get that gold. I gotta get gold, yeah. I gotta get that gold. I gotta get gold, yeah. I gotta get that gold. I gotta get gold, yeah. I gotta get that gold. If you play this shit, you gon' get rich, yeah. If you play this shit, you will own a whip, yeah. That's on me, yeah. I keep it mean, yeah. That's on me, yeah. I keep it clean, yeah. Me and my guys, dressing all fly, yeah. Me and my guys, smoking up pipe, yeah. On the gas or in the lounge, I be chilling all night. Pumping grapes, pumping vapes, lost my breath, 4 times. In the lounge, in the lounge, in the lounge, smeared off ice. In the lounge, in the lounge, in the lounge, robbing coke, sipping water, clean street, Inuk, yeah. They wanna be me, they wanna hate me, yeah. I gotta get gold, yeah. I gotta get that gold. I gotta get gold, yeah. I gotta get that gold. I gotta get gold, yeah. I gotta get that gold. I gotta get gold, yeah. I gotta get that gold. Yeah. AJ one on my feet, 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 yeah. AJ one on my feet. They say you get me. I've been getting these rates off LBJ, getting NIP. Setting these goals out, sitting right on my cheese. The ship stay cooking. I'm the best you booking. Okay, me losing and I'm winning. I ain't picking, I'm just chilling. Yeah, I'm just winning. Yeah. I ain't listening. You better be vigilant. Yeah, hitting it. My body be feeling the element. Okay, IQ got me spending by. That's a grand in my hand. In my damn 30 racks. I'm dirty gas, 30 chats. What? How? Look what they ask. Yo, that's what I want. Yo, that's how it be. Yo, drop of the Z over the EC. She looking so fine, she feeling my eyes. They feel the body, probably try. Hitting the skies, I'm feeling that high. Just keep rolling, minus 50. Time too cold, it's real tricky. Not for my guy, I'm feeling alive. She's still on my dime, no, that's a surprise. My dog's got a bang, we go, so we run it with the gang, we go, 2023. They will not believe. I do it for the people. I do it for my fam. I did it for a grand. I did it on a rack. These guys going up. That's what's up. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Honey beats a second. I couldn't believe my eyes for a moment. I thought Jessica had changed them out for faulty Kuroshis while I was asleep. But no, that wouldn't have been like her. I blinked again, no change. There I saw them, clear as day, the open flaps of Jason's chrome skull. I saw the electronic brain that up until now had been hidden by perfect imitation sin skin. The son of Future Tech CEO, the boy of my damn dreams, Jason, he was an android. Shit. I sat there stuck with a dumb expression on my face, and Jason stared back with one of his own. I couldn't help but wonder, were those beautiful blue eyes of his the same that had pierced my soul? Were they merely a mimicry controlled by some emo algorithm? Had there never been anything real behind them all those times? Not once? Alex, it's not what you think, he pleaded with a strangely authentic note of panic in his voice, and I wanted to believe him. I really did. Well, clearly it hasn't been, I replied in equal parts anxious and bitter. Me and my rotten luck. The first guy and last guy I fall for, he turns out to be a goddamn motherboard on legs. No, that's not. Jason suddenly broke off and smiled awkwardly. Wait, did you say fall for? My cardio implant began to beat more and more quickly. My face flushed, and I had been wrong? Could this body of bolts, wires, and plastic really contain whatever's left of the real Jason Cadales? If his father was able to design a synthetic heart for me, maybe he could do the same for his son's brain. And the question is, why? Beautiful love story. Girlfriend finding about her boyfriend being an android. Mutant by moonlight. It was a night like every other. An oppressive black smog choked the city, pouring into the wicked hearts and lungs that breathed there. Acid rain drummed against thousands of window panes, the cityscape like a surreal tessellation of piano keys. 30 years came and went, nothing changed, and I stood at the window, smoking cigarette after cigarette, my thoughts distracted by the memory of a woman I hadn't seen since the war's end. And then I heard a knock at a door, just like her, just like 30 years ago. Come in. The hoarse words stained from my throat as I mechanically lifted my hand to the wall panel. The metal door slid open noiselessly, revealing a slender figure draped snugly by an inky black neo-mill dress. She stepped inside. Her gold-plated hips glinted as they swayed. Her lips were a deep ebony, but her eyes, Her predorial yellow eyes pierced mine and scanned me from head to toe. For a moment it felt like they were prying my very soul from my body. Then I twisted my lips into an ugly smirk. I remembered my soul was already gone. I left it in the war, along with my flowers I placed on my mother-in-law's grave. Someone's out to zero me. She broke the silence with attention-demanding bluntness. The smooth allure of her voice clouded my mind. I never noticed her third hand, and mistake that would spell my doom. And a mistake that would spell my doom. Damn. So a mutant, wait. Impossible. I started with the beginnings of a roguish grin. Who'd ever want to kill a woman with hips and lips like yours, and a corporal no less? She narrowed her impenetrable yellow eyes for a moment. In a whirl and blur, she now pointed a machine gun at me with rock-steady aim. You don't understand, she said quietly, her barrel fixed at a point between my eyes. It's you. Don't you remember anything, dear brother? Memories flashed, my nightmare of the war. Oozed bios, blood, frayed wires, the tattered remains of a plush tapir received from Margaret just 2 days before she died. And her father's last words about my twin sister, a mutant, abandoned at birth, the promise that I'd find her. Too late, she found me. What the fuck? A mutant sister that came and murdered her brother because of a war. That's crazy. Religion and philosophy. Homo Deus. Christianity and cyber modification. So God created man in his own image, in the image of God. So says the book of Genesis. Religious proponents of cybernetic body modification believe the Christian God intend the same perfection for man as he himself possesses. Suffering, disease, death, these exist in contradiction with divinity, but can be overcome with the aid of science and technology. So-called cyber theologists interpret God's command to subdue the earth quite literally, but their account any and all means that might enable man to reach a state close to divinity are good, both ethically and morally. However, some in their Christian fold have voiced concern that such cyber theologists are guilty of excessive hubris, for an immortal man would thus become his own savior, rendering the existence of the one true transcendent God superfluous. Only the soul should be immortal, while the human body, as the temple of the Holy Spirit, should be accepted as it is, mortal and destined for resurrection on Judgment Day. Eurydice, Sicut die, said the serpent to Eve. You will be as gods. Religious purists exhort their sisters and brothers in faith to resist the temptation of Satan. Mass as the will of God, but cyber-theologists have stood fast and supplemented their cause with the phrase Saintes bonum et melum. They call upon humanity to tap into the divine and consciously interpret themselves what is good and what is evil. They call upon humanity to tap into the divine and consciously interpret for themselves what is good and what is evil. What the fuck? This is crazy. So, like, some Christian beliefs are like, you shouldn't really use cyberware to make yourself feel immortal. Or, like, we shouldn't make things that create immortality in life. And yeah, that's all I feel like I could get from the leaflets. Vote for Peralez. Now that Lucius Ryan is dead, man, it's crazy. The running mayor, now it's Weldon Holt. It's crazy. Hi, I'm Jefferson Prowlis, a no-holds-barred candidate with an entrepreneurial spirit. What am I fighting for? An end to mega-corporate influence on Night City politics. Naysayers be damned. We can do it. All I need is a token of your support to run a campaign with corporate funding. With your help, I will win this election, and if I win, you win. What do you get in return? A truly independent city, an end to mega corporate rule, an end to making decisions that affect this city and its people from behind the monogamy desks of board members that have never set foot on the streets of Watson or Pacifica. I seek equal opportunities for all and greater access to education. During my first year in office, I pledged to create an annual fund for 20 full scholarships and 30 partial scholarships in order to support the educations of the city's 200 most promising students. I don't know, seems like it's too good to be true. Konpeki Plaza. Luxury, beauty, discretion. What holds more power than a place? An idea. Konpeki Plaza is more than a hotel. It is a space in which reality is curated to even the most refined tastes and sensibilities. At Konpeki Plaza, you'll find 420 exclusive apartments, 20 conference rooms, 14 fully equipped pools, and the finest bars, restaurants, and that which cannot be measured by numbers alone. Luxury, beauty, and discretion. Our world-class customer care will fulfill even the deepest needs and desires of our guests, turning your stay in Konpeki Plaza into an unforgettable experience. And when it comes to the comfort of our clients, there's no such thing as the impossible. Discover new dimensions of comfort, enjoy the best Night City has to offer. Yeah, we had that, me and Jackie. The Flowers of Silence, a biography of Hanako Arasaka. If I had written this biography on the basis of publicly available material, there would be two sides of the story, not to mention the foreword, afterword, and the acknowledgments. Everyone knows that Hanako Arasaka is a very private individual. Everyone has heard about the tragic death of the last reporter who attempted to pen her life story. 10 shots to the back. Suicide, according to the police. That's why when my publisher asked me to write this book, I had to politely decline. Then when I saw the advance they were offering me, I started to reconsider. And finally, when I discovered that Arasaka's PR department had given its stamp of approval to interview numerous members of Hanako's entourage, I was on the next flight to Tokyo. Soon enough, however, I lost my original enthusiasm. The people Arasaka sent me to be interviewed repeated the same answers to all questions, clearly memorized by heart. After a month's worth of research, all I had was, Hanako Arasaka is the daughter of Saburo Arasaka from his third wife, Machiko. She was born in 1999 in Tokyo and has only left the city 5 times in her life. Living a clustered lifestyle, she had never fulfilled any important role in the family business. She is very close to Yorinobu Arasaka, the black sheep in the family. I was ready to give up when in the archives of a local TV station I found a recording of the opening of an Arasaka branch in Fukuoka, graced by the presence of none other than Hanako herself. She played the piano, Debussy's Reverie. Why that piece? Why play a dreamy, introspective song while surrounded by stoic Japanese businessmen? Her golden fingers caressed the keys. I was memorized. Tears rolled down my cheeks as I listened. That's when I knew I had to finish this book. I had to meet the enigmatic woman to find out who Hanako Arasaka really was. Who is Doc Paradox? Who is Doc Paradox? Who's hiding behind the distorted mask? Unsurprisingly, Doc Paradox won't say. After all, he's breaking the law. He has to protect his identity. If he revealed even the tiny sliver about himself, Net Watch agents would be at his door in less than a minute. But think about it. Think. What kind of person could successfully hide from the world's most powerful corporations for years? Who could hack into encrypted TV channels? Who could disclose highly classified corporate secrets? The answer is obvious. Doc Paradox is one of them. He's a puppet controlled by the establishment. To what end? Maybe this is how corporations funnel their anger and frustration into a safe and controlled manner. through a rebel who will never go as so far as to issue a call to arms. Maybe he's being used to reveal facts that hurt the competition, or maybe he's just a branding opportunity. In a month or two, Avante could put out a new Dog Paradox line for us to wear our disapproval. Only time will tell, but for Christ's sake, don't listen to a word out this phony's mouth. The theories and shit that I've been reading and seeing on the TV, I don't know. He's got some interesting shit. It's kind of funny and weird. Constantly, Ildefonso Galizinski, Ballad of Two Sisters. There once were two sisters, Night and Death, Death large and Night small. Night had the beauty of dreams, while Death was the most lovely of all. Hey nani nani, hey nani nani, Death was most lovely of all. Wow. That's a lot to take in, man. From the morning to now. It's now 4 o'clock, man. I'm glad that we finished reading all these shards so far. That's what I really wanted to do. 213 health, 136 armor, 4 damage. Character, skill progression. Perk point. Run rate. 1 perk point. Increases capacity. Any damage. Okay. I'll meet with Takamura too. First. Tom's Diner, not too far. And CPD work. Can we just read about the database too? Vehicles, weapons, world, fixers, characters. So, vehicles, weapons, world, characters, locations. Wow, there's so much to go through. I'll do the characters first and then I'll do locations. Got miscellaneous. Okay.
Brain fixed. Went from 70 to 80 within a week. The growth is real. Actual attendance. Bro is still waiting.
15 RAM, 38% RAM recovery rate in combat. That's not bad. 84 hours.
It's like poker, whenever I'm getting money, I'ma go in and fuck my country. These far shoes, fuck my buddy. Well, I'm gonna bank myself, and I ain't going to magic money. Put it in out there like countries. I kept the shoes blowing and bang. I'm tired of making it rain. I must ready to go buy me a plane. I had to call him. Yeah.